Let me see. Look. No, it's right there. It's like that. How y'all doing out there? This first time I went live from the lappy top. Yeah, as you can see, I'm already laying down. Yeah, it's Friday night. I gotta work in the morning, but I'm working for myself. Me and Uber Eats in the morning. Plus, you know, I had to see what happened to Neek in Raising Canaan. I don't play when it comes to Raising Canaan. Okay, if I still sound congested, just 2 more days with this, hopefully with this sinus infection. But I had to check in on it was heartbreaks, setbacks, the whole theme song for Raising Canaan. I thought it was good how they went back, to bring it for us to give us a little idea as to what really happened. So I was happy about it. I was like, okay, I could do Raising Canaan. But to get to the topic, you ever seen someone from somewhere, and it could just be a quick glance. You can be anywhere, and it could be like, where I know that person from. And this has been happening to me a lot lately. The other day I was in Walmart, and I happened to look down the aisle for some, and there was this young lady. She had on a wig, like it was like a blonde bob like wig. But I was like, I know her. And it was like when she looked at me, it was like she kind of knew me too, but I didn't want, I didn't want to stare. But I'm still looking around for stuff and getting in. And when I went to the next aisle, she was also in the next aisle. And we kind of looked at each other for a second, you know? And I was just like, okay, I know her from somewhere. She peeped me, I peeped her, but we didn't say anything, you know? So I don't really know how that encounter was supposed to go. But I look at those as coincidences in a sense, or chance coincidences, because nothing really is a coincidence. And I've learned after reading the Celestine Prophecy like decades ago, the 9 insights that every human has, that was number one. And I just said to myself, I was kind of like irritated at first because, wait, where's that pillow? Because I was like, I'm gonna put the laptop on the pillow. Because I was like, I know that girl. I knew her from somewhere. And I went to my car and I sat in my car and I was just like, damn, I know that girl from somewhere. So tonight, I happened to get on my channel and I said, you know what? I'm going to check the some comments. I saw I had some comments that came through. So, yeah, I'm trying to make sure the lighting and crap is right. Let me get it together. So, I saw I had a few comments on my channel. And so I replied to the comments. Now, sometimes on my comments, yes, I will click on your channel to see, Yeah, which is another one. I gotta subscribe, and sometimes I'll just subscribe to your channel as well. And this one particular lady, she put a comment on one of my videos about synchronicities and stuff like that. And her channel is called Love, right? But when I clicked on her channel, instantly I was like, okay, I know this girl. I don't know from where, but I was like, okay, if she's a New Yorker, I said, maybe I know her from New York. But as I started to scroll down, the more I saw of like a few of her posts, she doesn't have that many posts. But I was like, okay, where I know this chick from? And I don't, I don't know if you could even send someone a message or anything like that through the YouTube. But I was gonna message her and be like, hey man, you live in New York? I know you from somewhere, but it isn't registering. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you could come across people and you'll see them, and you're like, God damn, where the fuck I know them from? I never forget I was in Brooklyn. I was on the A train. I was going to Brooklyn or coming from Brooklyn. And there was this guy, we kind of like locked eyes for a quick second, And I was like, damn, I know that dude. And he looked at me, I looked at him. So I kind of made my way down closer to where he was at because he was standing at the door and I was in the middle holding on to the strap hanger and shit. So I walked further down and I was like, excuse me, bro. I said, but I know you from somewhere. Where do I know you from? He was like, you from Brooklyn. I wasn't from Brooklyn, but that's where I was coming from at the moment. And he said, maybe he was like, my son. He said, maybe you see me on the news or something. I was like, For what? Come to find out, his son was Yusef Hawkins. And Yusef Hawkins is a young black male. I think he was 16 from Brooklyn. I believe it was East New York or so. But he was murdered in Bensonhurst, Brooklyn by one of the Italians. Um, I mean, it was a thing like Bensonhurst, Brooklyn. I don't know if it's still like that. But Bensonhurst, Brooklyn, Alphabet City, anywhere over there where all the Italians and the mobs and shit was at, yeah, black people shouldn't have gotten caught over there at night. And Yusef Hawkins is not the first person to have been murdered being black over there. So that's who the dude was on the train station. And if I never took the opportunity to walk over him to be like, damn, brother, I don't fucking know you from somewhere, I would have never even known that he was the father of Yusef Hawkins. So I'm saying that to let you know that there is some type of connection, energetic connection, to when you see someone that you don't know, but you possibly met, like your spirits passed somewhere, shape, or form. You possibly met somewhere along the line. And I know they're probably having that too when you look at them. So that's what I said. What do you do when you think you know someone from somewhere, but you're not sure? Do you approach them? I mean, do you just say the heck of it, heck out of it, say the heck, you know what I mean? And just approach them. And how do you approach them? I mean, like, because this has been happening a lot. And more than likely, I would approach them. I didn't approach the girl in the Walmart the other day. And I'm going to be honest. I thought she was Tamika Mallory. I literally thought she was Tamika Mallory with a wig on, or maybe just kind of disguising herself, but she really just wanted to dash into Walmart. And maybe that's how when we locked eyes, because her face, to this day, I could see the face. And I was like, I know her. So when that happens, you got to pay attention. Even if you don't say anything to them, you can walk off and ponder and think about it. I prefer most times, yeah, I'm gonna walk up to you. Hey, how you doing? Did I know you from somewhere? Or I'll be like, was you an actor? Because you gotta start paying attention to the different types of signs, and these are spiritual signs that may come to you and then happen in different types of ways and stuff. Like that lady's channel, Love. I know her from somewhere. Her face is just way too familiar to me. Where I don't know, I think she's from New York. Love, if you happen to see this channel of this video, comment. Girl, don't I know you from somewhere? Are you from the Bronx? You from the Boogie Down? Because that's what I'm wondering. But yeah, I'm just here chilling. I'm just chilling. Um, as I stated before, yes, I did watch Raising Canaan. And there are just times where I don't want no TV on. I don't want to hear, like, if I wasn't on here live with y'all, yeah, everything would just, I would just keep it quiet. And that's when I let my thought process go. And I marinate and meditate and think about all the different spiritual signs I've had today. Like I went on a good apartment tour today. I went to Summit on the Central, which is in, what do they call that part in Charlotte? It's Plaza Midwood. Yeah, I was by Plaza Midwood today. And I mean, the apartment complex wasn't bad. It was okay. You know, they're doing a reconstruction with a gym and things of that nature. Um, the rent would have wound up being close to like 1,400 for a one bedroom, but they had no patio. They had no patio. He was like, "Well, you can make one in front of your door." Yeah, no, not for close to 1,400. You should be getting me a patio. Then, Plaza Midwood is not far from Noda. It was up the block from Eastway, but it was still kind of like, I don't want the congested type of living, especially, like the city is living. I don't want to do all of that. So then when I did my Uber Eats today, because I was working doing that, sometimes I would really get irritated if it took me way out. So I was in Uptown Charlotte. I dropped the order off. I picked up another order, and I saw what it was paying. I saw the miles, and I said, "Fuck it, I took it. It's paying me $15. I'll take that." It took me to, first I saw Carol Winds Boulevard, and I was like, "Am I in South Carolina?" Which was weird because I'm telling you, Uber Eats is helping me learn Charlotte. I was going down Carol Winds Boulevard, and it said welcome to South Carolina. And I saw Carowinds to my right, the amusement park. But once I passed that and I made another right, I believe, or something, it said welcome to North Carolina. So I was just like, okay, North Carolina, South Carolina. So when I went into KFC to pick up the order, I was like, where am I? Girl, you in the South. I know. But am I still in Charlotte? Am I not in Charlotte? You are in South Charlotte. I said, but I saw a sign that said, welcome to South Carolina. She said, that's just how close we are. She said, when you're in South Charlotte, South Carolina is right there. You can just cross the street over there. And then you'll be over here. So what I've learned is when Uber Eats take me to an area that's further out, instead of me, after I drop the order off, taking and driving all the way back to where I came from. No, I had a friend. She was like, why did I just work that area? So that's what I did. I made some good money in South Charlotte. I worked Arrowwood Road, Carowinds Road. Um, I seen a lot. They had a lot going on over there. I worked so many different areas with my phone now. And location. I don't know why I thought I was by what's that, North Lake Mall, but I wasn't. I was out by Carowinds. And so now I'm realizing South Carolina ain't really that far from Charlotte. Like, I understand Charlotte is a big city and Mecklenburg County is big as well. And there's little cities in there. So that's the part that's confusing for my ass. I was like, you can't just make everything like 4 or 5 boroughs, please. But I get it. That's just like if I was in Queens, but I was in Flushing, Queens, or South Jamaica Queen, something like that, Astoria, whatever. So here in Charlotte, I was able to go to South Charlotte. Because anytime I asked anybody where I was at, girl, you in the South. I was like, okay. But I liked that area. I thought it was kind of booming, and the orders was coming, they were coming quick. Okay. Except for Chili's. They were a little slow, but I guess because they were extra busy. But I had a great time, and I'm glad that I did not get irritated when I took the order that was like maybe, I think it was 12 miles or so away, because I was able to learn a whole nother area of Charlotte and make my money in the darn meantime. You dig? So I had a ball doing that. I worked my Uber Eats till about 6 o'clock. And I got myself ready, made me some dinner and stuff, took my damn antibiotics because I was like, I got my Raising Canaan going. So all is good. All is good. So that's pretty much, I just wanted to find out how y'all was doing. I told you this is my first live at night on the laptop. And oh, it's 11 o'clock. Okay. Not bad. I don't know what y'all doing at 11 o'clock at night. Are you partying? Are you at home? Are you drooling already? What y'all doing? So, back to what this was about though. If you ever happen to see someone that you think you know, that you thought you seen, or maybe there was a dream or a deja vu or something, stop and maybe even ask. Even if they be like, nah, I don't know you from nowhere, you take it as that. But you never know what that connection could be. You never know what that chance coincidence could have been. So, and I would also like to suggest to anyone, I'm an avid reader and I prefer to have the actual physical books. My stuff is in storage, but if you can, get the Celestine Prophecy. I'm gonna see if I share this. Can I put that here? Now I'm working the live for the first time, so I'm not sure if y'all can see my screen or not. Can I make a copy of this? Copy image. Can I post it? Now that's probably something I'm gonna have to work on. Oh, I can share my screen. I can share my screen, y'all. Let me stop it. Let me stop it. Let me stop it. Where y'all at? Um. Oh, I don't know what that is. Picture in the picture. All right. That ends the live. I guess I gotta really play around and work with it to see all in all what I can do. Stop sharing. Sorry for whoever is watching, was watching. Oh, I really wanted to get Celestine Prophecy over. Okay, so I'm gonna have to learn how to do the lives from the laptop. That's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm paused now. I don't know what the fuck I done did. But I guess that's it for tonight. Have a good night, y'all. Bye.